gained that drive, and that was beautiful from Griffin.
Now a little chip in for Colapinto as he heads left. A big cave setting up. Pulls up and under, still traveling. Colapinto into daylight.
Look at that. Half of his body is on the water, slowing himself down. Putting just a great line and just trusting right there. All the rest was just trust and feel, because that was impressive from Griffin, and what a way to finish the event.
Completely disappeared looking into it. I mean, that's a deep barrel, and you know, he'd been surfing pipe and was a standout there. He did some beautiful backhand barrel rides. That one that he got in one of the early rounds was incredible, and to put himself up to #1 in the world after this win, it's got to feel great.
He'll be in the yellow jersey heading to Bells. Let's check out the road to the final. Here's the men's bracket, and Griffin Colapinto, he basically had to do it against the two most informed surfers of the whole event.
Yeah, and when you take down Gabriel Medina, and Gabriel with the momentum that he had just shift towards him, and for him to take that down, that was a win itself, and just beautiful surfing overall for him.
He also had to beat Joan Duru early, you know, and Joan Duru is one of those guys that is really a deadly assassin in a European beach break, you know, and, you know, for him to get that work done. But you know what? He went vertical, and on the backhand, he just stuck to it. It was working, and he did not give up on it. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No doubt, and redirecting the turns every time. He was looking at those lefts pretty much the whole day. Obviously much bigger, as you see, and cleaner right here than the first heat, but this is the type of turn that he was doing, bringing the board all the way back around, coming out clean. Just a lot of board control right there for Griffin, and just identifying very good waves and maximizing, kind of like making Gabriel against the wall.
Magic board from last year. This board came back into the quiver line. It's riding all these different boards throughout the waiting period, throughout the event in the beginning, and then said, you know what, where's my magic board? Pulled it out, and gave him a sense of confidence. This is the final, and he went to town. I mean, how was that lip slide after the barrel for completion? But Jesse, his final wave just didn't get any better.
How's this? Taking off with crumble on top of you. You know that, Strider, how sketchy that is. Like, you basically don't see anything, and he's just eyeing it down and feeling it. Just knowing down the line was going to open it up. Going through a chandelier right there, which it doesn't make it easy, and another one to finish it off. Just fumble right in, beautiful surfing.
The thing about holding the line through all that white water and everything that's coming down on you, you just have to have the belief in what you've done, right? You're setting an edge, and you've got to just trust yourself, and that's something that he's been working on out in the back, sitting in the fields, meditating and deciding whether he's going to win this or not, and there he was for the win.
A special relationship for Griffin Colapinto with Super 2 boss, with Peniche, Portugal, got even better today. And how often do we talk about surfers peaking early in events, making the highlight reels? But it was all about staying alive in this one, throughout calls, throughout tides, and just hanging on in and coming back for finals day. Medina, justifiably all the hype for him. Griffin Colapinto dispatched him. And then Ethan Ewing in that final, really impressive to see the numbers. I mean, that's, you know, finals are always going to be fun because there's so much at stake, but they don't always deliver the best serve and the best numbers. Look at those scores from Griffin Colapinto. So another really cool storyline to our season, with Griffin Colapinto getting on the podium, really launching his campaign for 2024. He's going to be in the yellow jersey as well, heading over to Bells. Loads of fun talking points for that. But
asked him what he was looking forward to. He said, surfing against his brother, who's right here. Griffin finds a barrel and comes out. This may be the number for Griff. Gets up there early, airdrops into it, and survives the explosion. Griffin Colapinto. We talked about the master and the apprentice, perhaps a situation here. It looks like the master